The rain poured in relentless sheets, as if the heavens themselves mourned with Dylan. He sat on the edge of an old stone bridge overlooking the rushing river below, his feet dangling precariously. A crumpled note was clenched in his hand, ink smudged by both his tears and the rain. It was her note, the one explaining everything.
I'm sorry, Dylan. I never meant to hurt you, but I can't keep pretending. I've been seeing someone else for months. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Forgive her? Dylan let out a bitter laugh that was swallowed by the roar of the river. Forgiveness felt like an impossibility, as foreign as the thought of moving forward. He didn't notice the soft sound of footsteps until a voice broke through his spiraling thoughts.
Hey!
Dylan turned his head slightly, surprised to see a woman standing a few feet away, holding a bright yellow umbrella that seemed out of place in the gray world around them.
Go away.
The woman didn't move. Instead, she took a cautious step closer, her boots splashing in the puddles.
You look like you could use someone to talk to.
What could you possibly say that would change anything? You don't even know me.
She tilted her head, her expression kind but firm.
Maybe not, but I know the look in your eyes. It's the same look I had a year ago when I stood on a bridge like this.
Dylan's eyes narrowed.
What do you want? A medal for surviving?
The woman's smile was faint, almost sad.
No, just to remind you that surviving is possible. That you don't have to let this moment define everything.
He looked away, back to the churning waters.
She was my everything, my anchor, and now I don't even know who I am without her.
She stepped closer, closing the gap between them.
It feels like that, doesn't it? Like the floor's been ripped out from under you. Like you're falling and no one's there to catch you.
Exactly.
The woman extended her umbrella slightly, shielding him from the rain.
Can I tell you something? When I was standing on a bridge like this, someone stopped for me too. They told me that pain doesn't mean the end. It's just part of being human.
And what did you do? How did you get past it?
I didn't. Not at first. I cried. I screamed. I felt like the world was cruel and meaningless. But then I started to find little reasons to stay. Small things, like the way the rain smells or the sound of my niece laughing. I realized that I didn't have to have all the answers to keep going. I just had to take the next step.
I don't know if I can.
You don't have to decide everything tonight, Dylan. Just decide this. Not here, not now. Give yourself a chance to feel something other than this pain.
For a long moment, the only sound was the rain and the river. Then Dylan exhaled shakily. He unfolded the note in his hand, staring at the words that had shattered his world. With trembling fingers, he let it go. The paper fluttered briefly before the current swallowed it whole.
Come on, there's a diner a block from here. We'll get some coffee, maybe some pie. It's terrible pie, but it's something.
Dylan hesitated before finally slipping his hand into hers. Her grip was warm, steady. As they walked away from the bridge, the rain began to ease, and for the first time in days, Dylan felt the faintest glimmer of something he couldn't quite name.
It wasn't joy or relief, but it was enough to keep moving forward, and for now that was all he needed.